Good morning. I'm here. I'm super early. It's 7 o'clock. You're not in the wrong place. I have an appointment this morning that I had to go to at 8:30. So I had to leave here at 8. So I had to change the time, and that's why we're here. So I'm here at 7. And we're just gonna get this party started, and then I'm taking a nap later today. It's really exciting. Am I the only one that gets excited for naps? Can I just tell you how thick the pollen is where I live? And we were on bat duty last night, so there was so much pollen that you couldn't see because of the whatchamacallit, darkness. That's the word. Okay, so today is May 22nd, and the prompt is P for primrose, which we're not doing, pansy, which we're also not doing, and peony, which we are doing. I gotta get a Kleenex. Hang on. Where are you, Bugs? Oh, there you are. I think it's a whole roll of toilet paper day for my nose. I figured I'd just bring it out here now. Good morning, Jan Marie and Deborah. I don't see anybody else yet because I'm blowing my nose. Sorry. And Lisa, you're up early. And Lita, and Doreen, Deborah, I think I said hi, and Judy. So we're just going to get started today. So today is P. Where are we? P on the 22nd. Oh, look at my nails. I got them done yesterday. The girls at the nail place were not familiar with this kind of look, and I had to explain to them what I wanted. I said it's like a reverse French manicure. It's black and then the tip is white. And then I got one little rhinestone on them. They're very cool. I really like them. Can you see them now better? Maybe that shows up better. Anyway, I love them. They'll be fun for the wedding. That's all I know. This one seems to have gotten a little... No glue for me today. I can't use anything with glue because I don't want to mess these up. Okay, so anyway, pansy, peony, and primrose, and we are doing only a peony, right? And we're here at 7 a.m., so you are not in the wrong place. It is not the wrong time. It is the correct time. I wanted to share this with you guys. I'm gonna move my, there we go, that's better. Hold on. There we go. My daughter asked me to make a sign for one of her friends that's coming to her wedding because they were supposed to go to their wedding and they missed it because the flights were too expensive. So I made this beautiful sign. I don't have a lot of wood left because my husband's not working as much as he was before. And so we don't have a lot of wood. But I found this really nice big board. I mean, it's not huge. It's like 8.5 by 11. And I wrote the chaplains, right? Did the whole thing. I did a anemone flower in honor of her wedding. And I took a picture. I sealed it. See, it's all shellacked on both sides. Beautiful. I don't know if they call that shellac anymore. So that makes it so that it can go indoors or outdoors. And I sent a picture to my daughter, and she said, "It looks great, but it's spelled wrong." And I went, "What?" She said, "It's Chapin." No L. Chaplins. Yay. So, you know what I've told you guys, you can fix anything. The best part about wood is that you can sand it down and start all over again. Not very happy about that, but that's the plan. It's going away. It's going to be sanded down. I have to write Chapin. I'll just redo the whole thing because it has to be done today because her friends are coming in from Pennsylvania. Just thought I'd share. All right, we're going to have a little paintbrush lesson this morning. See if I can get some. Oh, here, this is good. This is a flat brush. Can you see the head of it here where all the bristles are? It's flat. Hold on. This is called a filbert brush. Do you see how it's rounded? Kind of like my nails. It's rounded at the tip. So I just posted a reel of what we are going to attempt to do today. I'm not going to say it's going to work, but we're going to attempt it. Let me see if I can show you the reel. I think I can. Hang on. Let's find it here. Go to Facebook. And then my friend Linda shared it. So let's go to Linda. And Linda said, "Isn't this a cool technique? I'm going to try it." And I'm like, "I'm going to try it too." All right, ready? It says, hold on, you're going too fast. Nope. Oh, well, we'll watch it again. It says that you paint your paper with just water, and then you roll up a paper towel and you absorb some of the watercolor using your paper towel, and then you paint darker layers on the top. When it goes back to the beginning, I'll start again. But the idea is you paint a circle of plain water to begin with. There. Plain water, pink watercolor. Roll up your paper towel so it kind of looks like a rose. Absorb some paint. Use your filbert brush to create petals. Let that dry, or take it off again. Let it dry. Then do more petals, more ink on top. The stem and the leaves we can figure out on our own. So let's give it a shot, shall we? We have so much to do today for the wedding. It's ridiculous, really. I mean, we're pretty much done, but there's a lot to get packed and ready to roll. Okay. Let's see. Who did I miss? Shari says sanding and varnishing is going to be hazardous for your nails. Yeah. What can I do? Jennifer said, "Did you see my comment about your apostrophe? It's the Chapins." Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I would have done that wrong as well. Barbara says, "Can they change their name?" What do you mean? Oh, the Chaplins? Does anybody know anybody with the last name Chaplin? Because I'll send you this sign and just make another one. All right, so we're going to use this background paper because it's so pretty and pink, right? And we're not going to see a lot of it. So here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. So I took my water. Hold on. Let's see. I took my water and I added a tiny bit of pink paint to it so that when I put it on this paper, you're going to be able to see what it is we're doing, hopefully, if all goes well. So I want to put my peony over here because my plan is to do 2 of them. So we're going to do all water in that circle, right? And she said to kind of do it imperfect. So kind of imperfectly making a circle. Then we're going to take some pink watercolor and we're going to put it in here. It's really wet. Can you see that? And it should just take the pink paint and push it out to where we made our imperfect circle. Okay, I think we're done. I'll just add a little more water here. All right, do you see that? Then we have our trusty paper towel here, which she said to roll up into a ball and then find the spot that looks most like a flower. I'm going to say that. I mean, maybe should I have tried to make it more like a rose? Okay, ready? It took off all the paint. Let's start over. Okay, let's add more paint. This is watercolor paper. Don't try this with cardstock. Ain't gonna work. That much I know. Okay, let's make it in another ball. Lynn says, I think you want to dab the paper towel very lightly, not as heavy as they did. That's better, right? Thanks, Lynn. I think that works, kind of. Hers was more perfect. We're going to dry that. But it worked. Oh, yeah, good point, Lisa. Thank you for telling me to put gloves on. These are gel nails. I've never had those before. All right, so then taking your filbert brush, you want to come in here starting at the top and make some petals. It's already not what I was hoping for. Let's dry it first and then make our petals. But I think we can get it there. I do. I think we're in the right place. And then we'll put another one up here or down here or something. It's not as easy as they look. I'll put it that way. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing. And then I know she put some up here. I'm going to add more water so that kind of blends together. And I'm going to add more petals in here, just using some of the paint that's already here. And then I think I'll dab it again. Yeah, that works. The dabbing definitely helps. Getting there, right? And I think on the next one, I'm going to use a really light pink. What did somebody say? Denise says, try dabbing the tissue on another piece of paper to see what happens with the residual. Oh, well, I didn't try that, but great idea. All right. So we're just going to keep adding back in color to all of this area. Hers looked much more like a peony than mine. And up here, she kind of had it looked like a triangular piece. But I mean, I'm happy with it. It's not horrible. It's not, it's not what the lady in the video did. I'm going to look one more time. Find it again. I did put this video up for you guys so you could try it yourself without me, like with the professional who knows what she's doing. Hold on, I'm getting back to the video for me to look at. Give me a sec. The easiest peonies, she says. Right. Okay. Ah, okay. You want some, I don't know. The problem is when I get to the center, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, so I've just taken away everything that we worked hard to remove. I don't know. This stuff's always harder than it looks. I don't have a thinner brush. This is my only filbert. We'll start over. We'll do another one. Here's our circle. I don't know if you can see it. Our painted circle, right? We're gonna do, oh, I said lighter. I went darker. I'm sorry. Okay. And then I need to get a second paper towel. Gonna roll it up into what kind of looks like a rose. She crumpled hers. I'm rolling. See, that kind of looks like a rose. And we're gonna dab. Oh, that's pretty. But I do think I just did too much paint. Let's look at her video one more time. Crumple up the paper towel, push it in, petal, petal, bottom, side. It's like so quick. Petal, petal, petal. I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna try drying it again. I mean, they're pretty, but they'll end up getting white from Lindsay. They'll end up getting detail because mine don't look like hers. I do like the paper towel idea, but it's still not what the videos showed. I don't know. It's fun. It's not what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to come out exactly like the lady did. They're pretty. I guess I'm just not a professional watercolorist. I'm just going to leave that one because it did come out better than this one. Let's try to take away more color. I wonder if I can do that. Nope, not really. Jules says, guess what I found at my local reused art supply store? A 3-inch pack of yellow aged typing paper for $1.50. 3-inch thick? Oh. We're going to try this to fix this one up a bit. Getting better. Just going to add some petals like this. I still don't know, really. Mine's not looking like hers at all. But it is pretty. I mean, I like it. Okay. I don't have as much white as I do on this one. I could try to take some of this off again. I'm going to leave that. No, I'm not. I'm going to take that off a little. Okay, well, I do like it. It's just not what I was, it doesn't look like the professional watercolor artist, but it's a fun thing to play with. And it's a good starting point for me. And the second one did come out better than the first one. So I think if I was to continue going with more. Oh, and I want a bud. That was my favorite part, probably was the bud. Put one up here. And then it gets darker down here. Maybe we'll put another little one over here. I still, when I paint, it still comes out like I was trying to draw, you know? I'm not as painterly as I should be, but I do have a lot of fun doing it. And I think that's the important part with all of this. Just have a good time. This one came out way better. I'm going to blow dry these really quick before I add green in. Although I do like it when my green blends with my colors. So we will try that. Oh, I don't like that color. We're going to get some leaves in here. That's pretty. That's too dark. And probably don't need that really large leaf on a bud, but it's pretty. And this leaf is going to go into the flower, which means I'm bringing some pink out of the flower. Get a little of that darker color in there. I mean, it's pretty, right? It's just not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Linda says at least painting them is a lot easier. What? A lot easier and faster than growing them. I can't grow a peony where I live to save my soul. They were fun. It was fun. I will say that much. I did enjoy the process. I think we'll put another leaf over here. Different color green. And then we got to figure out what to do from here. Do we do a whatchamacallit? A quote? I don't have a quote today. So maybe we'll just do the background and call it a day. Right? They're pretty. And I tried to get the green to blend a little bit with the flower, but it's not having it. It's pretty. Okay, so I think I want my background to be a light pink. I love the color of peonies. Nothing prettier. My daughter got her nails done in like almost a nude pink blush color. It was so pretty yesterday. And we were very pampered. I don't, if I go in and get my toes done, I don't spend the extra money for everything, but my daughters, money grows on trees for them. They should try growing peonies because obviously they're loaded. Because my older daughter had just come from her teeth whitening appointment. I had to laugh. I'm like, whose daughter are you? Her teeth whitening appointment, and then she was on her way to her tanning appointment next. And the younger one that's getting married is doing the same thing. Not teeth whitening, but she is going for the tan. And it just cracks me up. I got a hair here. Um, because that's not how they were raised, either one of these girls, to just spend money. But they seem to do it pretty well. They're good at it. So we got this pedicure that had, like, in the foot bath that you soak your feet in, they put in lemons and cucumber and little flower petals that I don't even know if they were real, but flower petals. And then they brought out a tray with all that stuff on it to put into the foot bath. And that had like an arrangement of not fresh flowers, but silk flowers because they're, it's just kind of tacky looking, but it was cute. And it cost $10 more than the regular one. And I'm like, really? And of course, guess who paid this time? Mom. But it was fun. I enjoyed being with them. And that's the important part, right? Making memories. And that we did. And then yesterday during our show here, Palma told me that well, I don't know if I could say she's my secondary favorite singer. I'd say I'd put her up there with Joni Mitchell. There was a tribute concert that Palma told me about yesterday coming in October in San Francisco for Emmylou Harris. And yes, Emmylou Harris will be there, but it's a tribute by a bunch of other artists who will be singing her works as well as her singing her works. And I love Emmylou Harris. Anyway, so after class, I went to look at it because she told me the tickets went on sale today. And they actually went on sale yesterday for pre-sale. So I figured out how to get invited to the pre-sale, blah, blah, blah. Log on. I'm talking to Palma during the 10-minute waiting period to wait for it to load. And I didn't realize that with pre-sale, they only allow a certain amount to be sold. There's all these little hairs. So I didn't get any tickets, and it sounded like Palma didn't get any tickets. And then I thought Palma only got 2 tickets. And I was really bummed, and I'm like, oh, I have to go to the doctor this morning. I'm not going to be able to get any tickets. And then Palma messaged me and said, no, I got 4 tickets. And I was over the moon, elated, jumping up in joy with happiness. Jumping up and down for joy with happiness. Super excited. And they weren't very expensive. Well, all tickets are expensive. They're not $20 tickets anymore. And when we went to James Taylor last week, I wanted to get a shirt. A t-shirt is $50. The sweatshirt I wanted was $90. And then I thought to myself, why do I need this? I don't need this. No reason to buy it. All right, so let's take a vote. So I don't really like this, the way the watercolor came out. Do I Lindsay it up, which I think is what I'm going to do, and add some pen in here, or leave it? Let's see. Bill said, yuck, he would want to have a pedicure until he had one. Now he loves them. Oh, yeah, we had hot wax and hot rocks. It was beautiful. Did you get pictures of the foot bath? I did not. I was just in the moment. Okay. Well, it's pretty. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do the pen. I really do. I really think. Oh, Lita says Lindsay it up. Deborah says yes, pen. I think white, though. I think we'll try that. But I mean, hers was so beautiful as just a watercolor. I don't mean as just a watercolor. You know what I mean. Just the watercolor was beautiful. And I have to make sure I get out of here exactly at 8 to make it to my doctor's appointment at 8:30. So if I don't finish this for some reason, we will circle back on it. It's really pretty on there. All right, here we go. Who said hello, Admiral? Is the Admiral here? The Admiral is here today. He says, always Lindsay it up. Thank you, sir. Wonder if he likes being called sir. Wade, do you like being called sir? All right, let's Lindsay-fy this thing. I don't like that, but that's all right. Leaves fix everything. Let's try this one. That's better. I don't think the buds look like that, but again, does that matter? Okay. Okay, that's better. We're going to start with this monstrosity. I don't know what I'm doing. If I knew really how to draw a peony, it would help to get all these petals going in here. But did I tell you about the bats? So my husband sealed up all but one spot for the bats to get in and out last night, and we hardly heard any bats. So I think he's done it. I think he's now the Batman. So today we put the extractor in, which is the like no-tell motel thing, that in and out deal. So they'll be able to get out but not back in. So I've been calling him the Bat Whisperer. I mean, it's not horrible. Sir or Admiral, it's all good. Jennifer, you're funny. Anyway, so we went out last night at like not as soon as it got dark, but way later in the evening after it got dark, so we could seal up all their openings after they got out. So we waited till it got quiet and there was no more thumping. And we think they all got out, but you never know. Oh, and the place that we called that was $1,000 to $4,000 to come out and fix everything. This one's much better than this one. They said they wouldn't do it after June 1st. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because June 1st starts the maternity season for bats. It's true. There's a maternity season for bats. So, yeah, we have to have this all done by June 1st. Thank heavens. We heard it last week and not next week. Oh, I should get him a Batman suit, huh, Denise? Just the mask and the cape. Oh, wait, I still need more white in here. You know what these flowers kind of look like to me? It looks like a batik. Have you ever done any batik or seen any batiks? Because that's kind of what it looks like, is a batik to me. It's all batik to me. That's my Greek joke. Really pretty. Well, now we're gonna crazy it up. Crazy it up. Are we down low enough? I think I'm down as far as I can go. So I don't know what I want to do here, so we'll just start here. That's kind of an orangey pink, but that's all right. It looks pretty in there. I think everything else I have is really dark. Oh, no, not too much darker. So I think the mice extraction is going to be easier than the bat extraction, but it seemed to go pretty smoothly last night. I mean, as long as they don't die in the attic. And we checked the guana levels and they're very low. So that's another good thing. We don't have a high amount of guana because I don't guana mess with the guana. Never done really skinny stripes. Kind of like them. So yesterday, the company that my daughter hired to do the setting up and the serving and the event planner, whatever they're called, they said they double booked the chairs that my daughter ordered. And it was like the one thing she was really particular about because I told her, don't pay extra money for chairs, just use the dumb white chairs that they have at the place. And she wanted the fancy rattan bamboo looking white chairs. And I'm like, whatever. Yeah, they double booked them, so they won't be there tomorrow for the rehearsal. And then my older daughter told us, who does event planning also on the side, you know, because we don't pay our teachers enough to make a real living. She said people don't do rehearsals anymore. And I said, what are you talking about? She goes, yeah, they have a rehearsal dinner, but they don't really rehearse. And I'm like, I think you're whack-a-doodle. I've never heard that before. She said, it's true. And I'm like, well, I'll look it up. But we're doing a rehearsal, and I guess we're doing it without the chairs that go down the aisle, which is kind of an important part if you ask me, because we're out in the grass. So you don't know exactly where the aisle is. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some butcher paper and we'll put that down the aisle so it'll look like an aisle, you know? Palma says, my students made batik patches with flour and water mixture instead of hot wax. Works great, not so dangerous. I wish I hadn't done that. That was a very dark pink. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad I didn't write a word or a quote or something on this, I think. I just kind of like it like this. Do we need any dots in white anywhere? I don't think so. I do need dots here in white, though. This was just too dark for me. It was kind of orangey pink. I really need to spend $500 and get more of those Karen pens. I think I'll go rob a bank on my way home from the doctor. What do you say? Good idea? All of this is just too bright for me. Because after this wedding, well, it's not my money anymore, I guess I should say. It's their money. I gave my amount and I'm done. And his family gave their amount and they're done. So the rest of the money is on Riley and Savory. Oh, and Savory's quitting his job because he got a new job that starts when they get back from the honeymoon, right? And he's such a good, all my kids and Savory have very good work ethics, and that makes me very happy. But today's his last day on the job, and Riley needs a bunch of help, and he's still working. And I told him to call out. I said, it's your last day. Just don't show up. Call out. He's like, I can't do that. I'm like, please help Riley. She needs help. And she's more important than your work right now. Okay, so let's try this, shall we? My water is very pink now, so we're going to get a pink. Where's my pinks? I instilled a good work ethic in my kids, and that makes me very happy. But I'm also the person that says enough is enough, because he was treated badly at this job. And hey, look at that. Kind of pretty, right? We're going to do this one really quickly. I don't know. It's not horrible. It's better than the other ones, right? I kind of like it, except for this one right here. Now I like it. I like it even more now. All right. Is the wedding in the mountains? Yes, it's in Grass Valley, at the North Star House, Kathy. I don't know if you know that place. Um, but yes, it's in. So the ceremony will take place between two trees, and then the chairs go on either side of the trees. You know. What is that pink you're using? This light pink, Linda, is the pink from my set of watercolors from the Lindsay set. And it looks, I mean, you know, all three are pretty. It's kind of fun to do this. I think the more you play with it, the better you're going to get. Jennifer says, does that mean he won't be gone out of town right after they get married? No, right after they get married, they have 1 week together or a couple days together or something. And then they go on their honeymoon. I know it's pretty awesome. I don't know where they're going. I forgot to ask yesterday. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a failure. I think it's the Bahamas, but I don't. All right, ready? Because I got to get out of here. What time is it? Oh, I'm still okay. I know some of you are going, you went right in the middle of that peony. Well, yes, I did. What's it to you? And I like it. Let's do this. My water is so dirty now. All right. Getting there. Oh, he is going to be gone for 7 months. So they have their wedding, they go on their honeymoon, they come back, and then he leaves for 7 months training or 7 weeks. I honestly can't remember which one it is. And he goes and trains, it must be 7 weeks. And he goes and trains in like Texas somewhere. Yep. Oh, that's really pretty. The white on the pink that kind of soaks into the pink and becomes almost a light pink is super pretty. So let's take a vote. Do I do lines in the peony? I think I do, because I think I kind of want it to coordinate with the front. So let's add some lines in here. They're not going to show up a whole lot because this is really a light pink. But it's pretty. Almost done, you guys. Okay, well, I like everything except the edge. Yeah, this light pink is from my watercolor set. I've never had another pink that's really pretty and light like this. Now I like it. But I do think I need some more white dots. What is the job? My painter's son lost his job and taking a small break. His job is working for, so the job that he has now is driving a truck for a third party Amazon company. He hates it, hates it. The job that he's taking is more of his schooling, which is electrician. So he's going to do maintenance and repair on the machines that they use at one of those third party delivery driving companies. So they're training him to fix the machines, even though he has his electrician's degree. So that's pretty much what the job is, which is perfect for him because he gets to work inside. I think it's the same company his brother works for, but they won't be at the same place. So that's good. Good benefits, room to advance. He's not an advancing kind of guy. He is he's about as laid back as it comes. He did tell my daughter, which made me really happy. He told her to pack her tissues because his vows are 1 minute, and I'll put it this way, he vowed to make her cry, which I thought was really cute. I know I'm a sick woman. Just wanted a little dark on there, so we're good. I love this pea. It is the perfect job for him, and he has looked for a job for like 2 years or maybe longer. So he deserves this good job. All right. So I kind of like the back more than I like the front. I kind of love this pea with the peony, but what are you going to do? Totally different colors than that. Oh, and the back is like a sagey green color, so it doesn't matter what color my pinks are. But I do like the peony. I do like the peony behind the pea. I do like how that came out. And of course, I love the white. I'm going to try to remember today to put up the prompts for June. It may not happen, but you know, I'll try. Maybe we'll put it over here. The girl, when I asked her to put a little rhinestone on my nail, she went to put it right in the middle. I'm like, no, no, it's got to be off to the side. She goes, really? I said, yes, off the side. She did not get that at all. And then she wanted to know why I only wanted one. I'm like, I don't know. I'm an artist. You're an artist. Don't ask questions. Just do it. Well, we need to write here. I wonder if we can see white on this. A little bit. P is for PEON. Well, I gotta say, this card today is much prettier than the card from yesterday. I did not like that card at all after I kept looking at it. The colors just didn't work for me. You can barely see that, but it's there. P is for peony, right? Let's bring the camera up just a tad. So there's our card. Let's look here. So we have P. We have O, which we did a D. And that's our card from yesterday. I really probably have to fix that. N for nosegay. I can't remember what these flowers are. M for mimosa, marigold, magnolia, and madder. L for lilac, lavender, and larkspur. I don't know what that was. K for kangaroo paws and king spear. J for jasmine. I for iris and something else. No. Oh yeah, I have two there. Iris and whatever. H for hibiscus and hollyhocks. Love that card. I'm going to do that as a greeting card. That's why I like doing these little things, because some I'll do again. Some I'm like, never doing that again. Geraniums. This was a beautiful one also. That was F for foxglove, fennel, and fern. Another really pretty one. E for everlasting and echinacea. Another pretty one. That's a real D for dahlias and daffodils. California poppies. This was our fodder. Oh, today was fodder and fabric. I didn't do any fodder. That one's really pretty. B is for bluebonnets. And A is for agapanthus, amaryllis, and allium. So there's our peony. I'm going to take a picture of this and share it with you guys. And I will not see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Rebecca Swayze will be here tomorrow in my place. So I will be back, I think Monday. If I'm not back Monday, oh wait, am I back Monday? I better bring my camera to the hotel because I think, no, we check out on the 25th. So I will be back Monday. So tomorrow, Rebecca will do Queen Anne's lace, quince, rose, and reed, or one or all. Who knows? And Monday we have sunflower, saffron, sage, and sweet William. Love all of those. Okay, so that's it, kids. Have a really good day. I'm going to put these back in my box. Can I just say how much I love this box idea, and these individual cards makes me super happy. It was really fun. Palma says, Lindsay, I know this weekend will be everything you are as hoping for. Enjoy every minute. Can't wait to see the photos. Me too. Hope my dress fits. All right, so I'll take pictures of this one and share it with you guys, and I'll see everybody Monday. Have a really good Friday. Be nice to Rebecca. Sometimes she gets her camera in the wrong direction, but we aren't going to fault her for that. You know why? Because she's an artist and she's cool. Have a great day. I love you guys. Bye.